Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the river... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow,
So
northeast.
this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes.
Bleak Falls Barrow is just outside of town. I can show you. Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide. Bleak Falls Barrow is just outside of town. I can show you.
Fine. But only to the edge of town.
You lost? Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. Just head north, you can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold, the biggest and the best of the 9 holds of Skyrim. But don't take my word for it. Be careful on the way to Solitude.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. Of course, that doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never... Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torrig. Ulfric murdered Torrig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old... People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a... Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim start dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask, It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor... We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Sky... dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war. It's from that treaty. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. But then, Ulfric and his... dragging people off in the middle of the night. It's from that treaty that we didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine in towns. Take what you need, my friend.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a job. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. The old man's got a good If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say. Star cloaks, Imperials, pig sticker like that's not going to get you far. Best. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had it.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. Take a look. Yes, I hear that question. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after our drinks. We went out for a moonlight hunt. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. Try Hulda, the innkeeper. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help.
Bloody your nose and
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't.
I can't stop now. I can't get the sword of my own, man. Tolerate our presence on Earth.
Lady?
Your very lives? And what does the Empire? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the Dalmor against it all!
I only counsel caution.
We cannot afford to act rashly
Nothing?
in times like these. My lord, please. This is no time for rash
What's the
action.
meaning of this
I just
interruption?
think we need more
Jarl
information.
Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
right now. Father promised. All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll change your high for sure.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secret. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for... Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest... Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
Oh, an old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see.
Not impressed?